Hello, everybody. Oh, the broadcast is live. Well, I mean, I think we're started now, so there's no turning back. And as they've just reminded me, it's live, so there's no messing about, and I can't edit it like everything else. But this is the first episode of the NN Social with me, Josh Astrop, Andy Convey. I don't know who's on my left and who's on my right on your screen, but Andy Convey and Nik Gray as well.
That way around.
Okay, right, awesome. Okay, well, a little bit of chat up top. We're going to obviously mention Corona as it comes up. But that is the only reason why we're here, I suppose. So how have you boys been getting on?
Yeah, not too bad. I mean, I'm managing like everyone else is, I guess, as best as we can. The only one takeaway is that I suppose everyone's having a very similar experience in this, in that none of us are allowed kind of out for the support of the NHS and everything to give them a chance. So it's kind of unprecedented waters, but you know, things like this, like we're going to try and do, and some other things I've seen online have really helped people, I guess, and trying to keep people in touch, which is why obviously the three of us had this chat about doing something like this. So yeah, as best as can be, my man. Yeah.
But you've already done a virtual pub gig, haven't you?
Yeah, I did. Last week I did a gig for a couple guys. Shout out to the virtual pub. So they have set up an online community thing streaming. I think they're doing every day. Different things from music acts and DJs, as well as interviews. And I think they're doing like master classes now as well. So
nice.
They did like a pasta making session and a yoga session. So yeah, they're really sort of stepping it up, and it kind of was the nucleus behind me and Nick having a chat, and then obviously giving you a shout as well, Josh, about doing something a bit more locally based.
Yeah, thanks for that. Unlike me and Andy, Nick, you're still at work.
I am, yeah. So I've got a different experience to most of my mates at the moment. Still going to work every day. So yeah, I guess I'm not really feeling the effects of it too much at the moment. My daily life hasn't changed apart from not being able to go to the pub. So my daily life has changed a lot.
Yeah,
dramatically. Yeah. What's it like at the minute for you? Like going to work, I guess your commute from what it was, I suppose.
It's
is bizarre, it freaky or
Yes, it's not anywhere near as many people out on the street walking to work. Like obviously the schools are all shut, and my walk to work is past like some of the schools, so it's a lot quieter and quite a pleasant walk at the moment, to be honest. But yeah, it's a bit weird. I went into work midday last week, and I saw more police cars than I saw people. It's really strange.
Yeah.
I guess most people are doing their daily exercise in parks and stuff, so they are seeing people. But my walk to work is like just got no one around.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, have you spent more or less money on booze?
I think I've spent the same amount.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's impressive.
Maybe a little less, but not by much, I don't think. Actually, shout out to.
Oh, Andy's gone.
Oh, who was he going to shout out? Oh, first victim.
Know.
Yeah, I wonder who that was. Oh, and Nick's gone as well. It's just me. I mean, I think NN Social, I think the streaming service, people just know that everyone else comes here for me. So, I mean, just get rid of them early doors and then we'll crack on. Just me and you.
I guess we're here. We're getting some people. Yeah, thank you very much, Alexander Horn. Yes, we're being very professional. Again, this is our first time. Please don't tease us. We've never used the internet before. Please don't tease us.
Well, shall we?
Okay. So, Josh, I think we were talking about beer or something. How much have I recently spent on beer? After tonight, it's going to probably be a lot. It wasn't a lot, but I think I'm going to up it after this show, shall we say? But no, I was going to say shout out to the Beer Garage. I think they're called Beer Garage in Northampton. I saw someone posted about them today, and then I went on their website and ordered some stuff. So yeah, never heard of them before, but they've been around since 2015 apparently.
A little bit of free advertising.
wasn't even intentional. But yeah,
Maybe.
Yeah, I had. It's Laura, and I had her on the podcast actually a year or two. I don't know if you know, I used to do a very successful podcast.
Oh, what's it called, Josh?
It's called the Josh Astrop podcast.
Is it still available?
Oh yeah, it's available on all good podcast platforms.
Perfect. That's great.
Yeah.
I'd listen to it. If you have the time now.
I mean, it's brilliant. I mean, there's over 150 episodes of chat gold.
Yeah.
Chat gold. If you say it quick enough, it just sounds like
not
chat.
a lot like
Chat.
this.
Oh dear. Okay.
So yes, everyone, we're the 8 people or 10 people who are with us. We're back. So sorry about that.
Yeah. Thanks for.
Yeah. We are sorry, but then it wasn't our fault. So
It wasn't. It wasn't. It was StreamYard.
Few gremlins in the machine, or perhaps a metaphor for. Anyway, yeah. What were you asking us, Josh? You were talking to us about some stuff.
I was, yeah. Have we got our guests backstage?
They are there. Yes.
Both of them.
Awesome.
Good.
Okay.
Both of our guests are backstage.
Okay. Well, I've sort of forgotten the running order. So what I'm going to do is very freshly check my phone while I'm talking to find out what's happening and when it's happening. Okay. Well, it's probably a good time to talk to our first guest.
Yeah, I think so.
Yes.
Yeah.
So anyone who's
Bring her on.
done anything in Northampton, whether you're like a musician or you're doing community stuff or you just go into town and go shopping, then you'll have probably heard of either its character building, the Happy Hood, or Laura Graham. So yeah, let's please welcome to the stage Laura Graham.
Hey!
Claps in the chat.
Oh,
Claps in the chat.
that was excellent.
Hey.
Hi Laura, sorry about that.
That's all right. It's fine. I'm just chilling in my bedroom, so with a glass of wine.
With a glass of wine. What wine are you
Welcome
drinking?
to my bedroom.
Oh, it's lovely.
I mean, it looks great, mate. I'll be honest. From what little I can see, it looks fabulous.
Thanks.
Have you ever thought about taking up interior design?
No, this was all Pinterest's work, so I can't take any credit.
Honesty is the best policy. I like that.
I think
Just
so.
got
Yeah.
an A4 print behind her of a screenshot of Pinterest.
Yeah.
Looks
Pretty
good.
much.
Did you make a mood board when you were doing it, or
I did.
was it just?
I mean,
freestyle?
don't we love a mood board.
What mood are you going for?
What did I search for? Something really obnoxious, like New York chic or something ridiculous, because I'm that person. Yeah.
That's fine. I mean, I'm actually in my bedroom with a wall right behind me. This plant doesn't even go here, but it's a bit too white, so I had to bring in some props. So if I
Like
sit
Zach
back, then I
Galifianakis
sort of.
between one fern.
Yeah, these aren't even real. These aren't even real blinds. They're just prop ones.
It's a
I
green
made
screen.
earlier. Yeah. It's all green screen. Yeah, I can change it to Godzilla attacking me in a bit, but
Excellent.
I'll maybe on the
None
next
of these
show.
are my guitars either. They're all actually Dan's.
Okay, excellent. Shadham shipped
You
in.
can see them. I don't know if you can see them.
Yeah, I can see.
Yeah, we can see them, mate. Yeah, the way you've laid them out so people can see you have guitars.
Yeah.
There.
Yeah. Oh, did you know I'm a musician?
Yeah, that's exactly what I do.
Okay. Anyway, Laura, what have you
Hi.
been doing since we've been not going out?
Obviously crying because I miss you so much. But
Oh, thanks.
aside,
Oh, were you talking to Josh? Sorry.
aside from that, I've been working, mate, because I work from home, so I can't wriggle out of this. Do this. What is it? Furloughed thing? Furlong? I don't know what it is. None of that for me. Self-employment. It means that you just have to work your ass off. So yeah, I've just been doing that and trying not to nap all the time because I'm finding I'm a bit tired. So yeah, fighting the sleep basically.
Have you lost some work because of what's happening?
Yes, I've lost a ton of work. Thanks for reminding me.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Nice one, Josh.
Yeah, cheers.
How much money is in your bank account?
How much do you make a year? No. We said we weren't going to do this, guys. We said
Not
we
enough.
can't do this.
Yeah, no, I've lost a bunch of work, but I'm not stressing because we're all in it together. You know, we're all in the same boat. There's a lot of people all kind of struggling. I've got my mortgage payment thing, you know, the holiday thing. So that's cool. They can't kick me out just yet.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're just all in it together, aren't we? I was really stressed like when it first all started, but now I'm just kind of easing into this new life and thinking, well, it is what it is for the time being. So we've just got to get on with it.
Yeah. It's very true.
I think that's the only way you
I'm
can
like this
be,
emoji
really.
the whole
Like,
time.
I think a lot of people like yourself, like you know, it was just a constant news cycle. I mean, it still is a constant news cycle, but just of bad news all over the place, and you kind of get wrapped up in it. But as soon as I guess you kind of just start reacting to it, then that's the worst thing you can do. Whereas if you actually do something a bit more proactive and try and limit, I found limiting my news a day has definitely helped with the kind of worry that I had in the first week anyway.
Should I tell you what else would help?
A
lovely little subscription to the Happy Hood. Don't know if you've heard of it, but
no, mate. What's the Happy Hood? Could you explain to us?
It just so happens that I run a good news magazine for Northampton called The Happy Hood, which celebrates just lovely stories. So there's no bad news in it whatsoever. Comes out every quarter. You can subscribe to it online. It will come through your door. It's a lovely little illustrated A5 zine, which is just crammed with positivity. So if any news you need right now, it's the Happy Hood.
That is amazing to hear. Yeah, that's amazing. What's could you give us an example of like one of the stories in the last issue, or maybe not the upcoming issue, because you know you've got to get some bums on seats. But
spoiler alert! Come on.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. So let's go with an old story, like just a short one, like example.
Oh, well, one of my favourite stories is about a 9-year-old girl called Jessica, who's from Northampton, and she did a school project following the David Attenborough stuff about plastics in the sea. So she set up this school project called Bertie Bottle, and she's encouraging businesses and people to recycle single-use plastic. And now she goes out and does litter picks and like arranges all this stuff with local businesses where she lives. And she's just like she's a delight. So it's people like Jessica that nobody would really focus on or celebrate. And I just think that, yeah, it's just really nice to write about her. And I met her at the launch. She came along and she's just like this lovely young person. I don't know if I should use the word child. I don't think that's the right word anymore, is it?
Yeah. I mean, I guess. I mean, it works. It works, you know.
But yeah, it's just nice stories like that. And then there's, you know, focusing on community groups and independent businesses, like B from Bread and Butter. She was talking about how one of her customers bought a gift voucher and gave it to her and said, can you just, you know, pass this on to somebody who might need it? So it's just lovely little things that people are doing all the time that seem trivial, but actually if you put it all together, it's just nice to hear about that stuff instead of hearing the constant news feed of negativity.
Amen to that.
Yeah.
I'll drink to that.
Yeah. Cheers, everybody.
Yeah.
F's in the chat.
What does that mean?
I don't know. I heard it on an internet video, so I'm not sure. I think it's some gamer. I think it's a gamer term. I don't know. I'm not sure.
You're playing Fortnite and someone said it and you thought you'd copy it.
Just trying to be hip.
Well, I told you when I did a Fortnite dance and my 10-year-old, he's 11 now, my 11-year-old nephew said that's really cringy. I was literally like, I might as well blow my own brains out. That's mental that my nephew has said that's cringy.
Yeah, that's pretty lame.
Yeah, we're old now. Anyway, maybe that's a good opportunity to talk to the next guest, isn't it? So obviously we're not finished with you yet, Laura. If you're not bored, then hang around.
I've got nothing else to do, mate, so I'll just hang out for a bit.
Excellent.
Cool.
Well, how lucky are we? So the next guest is, if you've been in the Northampton music scene at all, she's been in every fucking band, and
Yeah.
she's
You're on the
really.
internet. You can't say fuck or bugger.
Oh shit!
You can say piss though.
Can't say piss.
okay.
Yeah.
Cock, piss, partridge.
Partridge.
Hey.
Come on,
First
I have
partridge
to get at
ever,
least
yeah.
one joke in this show. But yeah, let's bring her out, ladies and gentlemen. Meg Amigas-Fand.
Claps in the chat.
Hey! All right,
Meg,
Meg.
did he do a good job on saying your name?
Oh, to be honest, I just like zoned out a bit, and as you were saying
Oh,
that,
for fuck's sake!
as soon as you like said about me being in every band, I was just like, do you know what? I don't even want to listen to the rest of this because it's just going to be horrible. So,
Bringing the positivity to the live stream.
well,
ladies
yeah,
and
I
gentlemen.
like. You know, you've had Laura, who's been like the positivity, and now guess what, guys? I'm here to bring the negativity. I'm
The
here to
coin
bring
has
it
been
down.
flipped.
Yin and
Yeah.
yang.
It's all about balance.
It's gonna
Exactly.
land
You've
on
got the
tails.
angel on one shoulder and the literal devil on the other. So,
Oh, Meg. So, how are you?
I mean, as I've said, I'm quite negative, so I'm not going to be around the bush.
Yeah,
I've been
that's
better. It's just a bit shit, really, isn't it?
Yeah. Are you
getting out,
still
though?
working?
No, I've been furloughed from today.
Wait.
So,
Free money.
I mean, yeah, but also just a lot of boredom.
Mm.
That's a lot of hours to fill.
Yeah.
I've already finished Tiger King, so
Yeah, I did it in one night. Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to Tiger King for propping up
Yeah.
2020 so far.
Fuck Carol Baskin.
free Joe. Free Joe's off it.
Yeah, can we
I
get
did-
some comments in the chat if you think Carol smeared sardine oil on her ex-husband and fed him to the tiger?
100%.
Definitely.
She said that with way too much confidence. Well, if I wanted to dispose of a body, if I wanted to kill somebody, I'd just cover them in sardine oil. But you know,
Yeah. I did see comedian David Spade has got a video podcast, and he's interviewed like all of the 4 or 5 of the main characters, the main people in the documentary. I've not watched it, but like actual interviews with the people, so that might be interesting to check out.
Has anyone seen the Louis Theroux?
Alexander Hall, Carol is a hero. Alex, get out of this stream.
Carol is a
Please.
hero. Oh god, he sounds like one of our little cult followers. Has anyone watched the Louis Theroux with Joe Exotic that he did a few years back?
I saw it when it was broadcast, but I haven't watched it since.
No, I haven't watched it. I'm going to actually dig
on
it out and
Netflix
find
as
it.
well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Anything else? What have people been watching? Oh, I watched last night. What was it? It's the Unabomber in his own words documentary on Netflix. Really good.
Keeping it
Really
dark.
good. Yeah. It was pretty grim, but that was pretty good though. Anything
I
else?
recommend not watching the Gabriel Hernandez thing. That's
Oh, really?
incredibly depressing.
It is. Yeah, I've watched that. Yeah.
I was having a conversation with someone last night. We were talking about the Ted Bundy documentary that was obviously last year, and they were saying they've just watched it. And I suppose this is a question more to Meg and Laura. Well, to the chat as well. One thing about Ted Bundy is a lot of women were attracted to Ted Bundy. If you met Ted Bundy in the street, would you think there's a charming guy, or would you think psycho?
Why are you asking me that?
I mean,
Well, yeah, I know. That's probably you're probably a
we're a
bad
weird demographic to ask that question, aren't we?
Yeah.
I suppose
I
I
mean-
can comment, but
Yeah.
I thought he was fit as fuck.
Thank
I mean,
you, Josh. That's what I was looking for.
Andy, I think you're more likely to have, fallen under the spell of Ted Bundy
Ted Bundy.
than
It's acceptable
Laura.
for your
That's
charm.
smooth talker. Absolute smooth talker. He would have got me.
saying.
Yeah. He would have had me at, excuse me, I would have been in the car.
This is all televised gold.
I mean, just for anyone who doesn't know who Ted Bundy is or what he looks like,
There he is. Old TB.
He looks a little bit too much like Andy Kaufman for me.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that's a good one,
It's
mate.
the single brow is what's. Like,
I'm the
making
kind of person who
comparison.
anybody gives me like one dodgy look, and I think they want to kill me. So I feel like I wouldn't have been the kind of person to be like, when he was like, oh, you know, I've broken my arm, can you help me carry these books or something? I would have been like, fuck off, no, I don't know you. What I mean? And to be honest, mate, that class looked homemade.
Whereas I would have been like, oh my God, let me help you. Come and live with me. What can I do to help?
Sometimes it
And definitely got murdered.
negative, Laura.
You are?
Sometimes it pays to be negative.
Right?
Yeah.
Well, you haven't been murdered yet, so
Yeah. So it's a bit
To be
of
fair,
a
neither
half
of you
glass
have.
full, half glass empty.
yeah.
Anyway, Meg, tell us a bit about you and your music career so far.
Well, apparently I've been in every band in Northampton, which is not true. I've been
How many
in
bands?
3. Future
Whatever.
Love, Oh Boy, and Sarpa Salpa in Northampton.
That's
Yeah.
3. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I know a lot of very talented people, so I'm quite lucky.
You can ride on their
Present
coattails.
included, obviously. Least successful of the 3, but I'm just joking.
It's true.
No, we did some really cool stuff, and I think we would have done more cool stuff. But obviously, our lovely drummer Jake moved to London, which made it a little bit difficult. Stupid Jake. Honestly, we were in our prime.
We're technically still together, so you know, it's not over yet.
It's not over
We've
yet.
actually just hit our peak now.
Yeah, if anything, we're letting the people, you know, getting them ready for more.
I mean, we have actually got an EP that we recorded like 2 years ago that we still haven't released, which is actually really good, I think.
We should probably do that.
We should probably release that at some point.
Yeah.
People have a lot of time to kill at the moment. Maybe we should strike them now because they'll be more likely to listen to it.
I like it, mate.
Yeah.
Maybe the 13 people that are watching this might.
Yeah.
Might
Future Love, new
purchase.
EP coming soon.
EP3, final EP.
EP
And what about your current, let's say, active or your most active band at the minute? You want to tell us a bit about
Sarpa Salpa?
Yeah, please.
Well, I mean, it's a similar situation to Oh Boy. I've just sort of like jumped in as they're getting successful. I'm just riding the coattails of, you know, their dream, basically. So, I mean, it's a bit annoying because over the next few months, we had like some really exciting shows planned and booked, and they've all either been like cancelled or rescheduled now. So we were supposed to be like headlining the BBC introducing stage at Great Escape, which is like, you know, insane. Like we were really excited. That's obviously been cancelled now. But yeah, we're just like trying to carry on as much as we can in isolation. We've got our next singles, like we just got the masters back the other day and we're really happy with it. So we're thinking that'll probably be coming out next month. So there's still stuff going on, but it's just really difficult.
Have you got live streams planned to promote it? I think Marcus was doing quite a bit on the Insta, wasn't he?
Yeah, so originally we planned to do kind of like a weekly live stream altogether. But then like when the lockdown became a bit more extreme, obviously we couldn't all get together to do that. So Marcus is just doing it now on a weekly basis. So I think it's like every Monday. So you can tune into that on our Instagram and Facebook. 7 o'clock every Monday, I think. So.
Wicked. And what's the Instagram?
It's at Sarpa Salpa Music. That's like our handle on everything. So check it out.
We'll share some links on the NN social.
Thanks.
That's probably a good time to hear some of your music, if you don't mind, Meg.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yes.
These things are rad to get real emo in here.
There we go. So people didn't know, we've actually got a live set about to happen in your ears.
Yeah.
Yay.
So we're all going to go for a minute and leave Meg to sing you a song.
Yeah, she's going to have the screen to herself. You ready, Mego?
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay, so this is a song by my band Future Love, and it's called Dearly Beloved. You got married on a hilltop to somebody that you don't love. You wrote sorry on a postcard from some city on the East Coast. But I was married to you long before then. You're not here, but I still see you waiting underneath the old tree. Scratched out bark into the shape of letters, rotten like my body. But I was married to you long before then. And I've grown tired of your hello, old friend. I was married to you long before then. I'm just your old friend. If you want it all, if you want it all, you can have it all if you want it all. You can have it all if you want it all. If you want it all, if you want it all, you can have it all if you want it all. You can have it all if you want it all. I was married to you long before then. I hold my hands upon the one who's guilty. I was married to you long before then. How this story ends is still a mystery, but I'm just your old friend.
Yay! Can we get some claps in the chat for Meg, please?
Clapped in the chat.
Let's get some claps in the chat, people.
Let's
That
get
was
some
awesome,
claps
dude.
for Joe Exotic.
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's
that
get
was
some
good.
claps for Meg, claps for Joe Exotic.
Have you been practicing, Meg?
In like the half an hour before this, but mainly because I don't actually play on guitar.
It
I usually
shows.
play on bass.
You did write that one, though.
I did write that one, yes.
You did write that one, babe.
I did.
And you play it a damn sight better than I do. I didn't even know what capo number to put
Yeah,
it on.
Andy's really bad with, like, we've been playing these songs for literally like at least 6 years, and he still, I have to put on his set list, okay, so this song, put the capo on the 2nd fret, this one you put it on the 4th fret, this one you put it on the 1st fret, because he just doesn't remember.
Yeah, I always forget. It's mental.
Do you remember when he forgot in Corby and we had to fill like what felt like 4 hours of
It
awkwardness?
was awful. It's like my worst onstage moment. I've had a lot of bad onstage moments.
I do feel for you, because I think like that's happened to everybody at least once, where you just have a complete just mind blank and you just completely forget how to play the song.
For people who weren't there, you know, it was basically I start the song on guitar on my own with this like lick, and I played it wrong and went, oh, like, and we all sort of laughed. I say lick, it's, you know, whatever. A picked part. Played it wrong once, and I was like, oh, ha ha ha, whoops. Went to do it again, played it wrong a second time. The third time, my brain went, see ya. And it was just, I just was staring at my fingers, not knowing what to do.
I had to go up to him and be like, right, it's like this. this.
I nearly was like, let's just not play the song.
It's really hard not to laugh and make it worse as well, because you want to be supportive of you, because like as soon as you know that everyone's noticed that you've messed up, it's like it gets even worse, and you just push yourself even further down into this hole of like, I'm never going to be able to remember.
Yeah.
But it's not as bad as falling over a barrier.
Yeah, you did that. For anyone who
That
was
was
at the at Corby, when
Yeah.
Nick fell over a barrier and cut his hand open in one of the most spectacular things I've ever seen. Nick, tell us about that.
No.
Oh.
Well, I mean, that's it. I fell over a barrier and cut my hand open. That was it. But
Well, I was
an audience of people
in the
was a
audience.
gig.
I was in the audience that night, and I think you started out perfectly.
Thanks, mate. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so too.
I mean, apart from the bleeding, you really started out well.
Well, I mean, he really committed to the bit, you know.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. I don't
Jesus.
think anyone noticed because it was just part of the dance.
Yeah.
So now at every gig, he falls over barriers just to keep that.
I've now
Breaks his
got
hand.
to keep it up now.
Yeah.
So that it just it becomes part of the act.
God, is Aaron there? I just saw you look up there. Has he
Yeah,
finished
like
Blueberry?
desperate to be like, can I come and say hi? I'm like, no, we're doing a live stream. It doesn't really work that way.
You can come and say hi.
Okay,
You can come and say hi, Aaron.
come and say hi. Do a little. Oh, nice t-shirt.
Has he got his face on? Whee, there he is.
Hello.
Hey, babe.
Hello, sir.
Where's the camera?
Yeah.
Hey.
Goodbye.
See you, mate. Who was it? Was it Professor Plum in the library with the lead pipe?
I don't know. He's getting very into it. Anyway.
There we go. Laura, tell me about your favourite business in Northampton that you want to promote that have obviously had to shut their doors.
Oh.
On the spot.
There's
So I
too
know you don't
many.
mean
I mean, I have to say the lamplighter, obviously. I mean,
And why is that?
can't really say anything else, can I? No, I am really missing the lampy though. So that's my local pub, which is like round the corner from where I live. And I spent far too much money and time in there. And they also stocked the Happy Hood, just saying. So yeah, I really miss going in there and seeing everyone. It's just sad times at the moment.
I concur.
Everyone's like, yeah.
Yes, pretty much.
Yeah, you don't realise, or I didn't realise how nice it was to just be able to like pop in somewhere, like for a coffee or for a beer or for something to eat. Like you don't realise how important that might be to your day when you do it so often and it's not even a thought. Whereas now you can't do it. You're like, oh shit. I mean, I just love to like, yeah, go to the lamp or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, especially the lamp, because you don't even need to know someone's going to be there.
Yeah.
You'll just go there and there'll definitely be a face that you recognise.
Yeah.
And that's enough, isn't it?
What's just go around? What's the one thing that everybody misses the most?
The pub.
Starting with Nick.
What did you
Well,
say?
I think Nick was saying the pub.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it the pub?
Yeah.
Okay.
For me, it's the gym, as lame as that sounds, but I genuinely like got really into it, was going all the time, and now I can't go. But the plus side is I'm allowed to do other stuff, so I'm running and stuff. But also the lamp, also yellow bourbon, also bread and butter. Anyway, yeah, you get the idea. But yeah, that's mine anyway. Josh,
Laura?
We're not after free food or beer, by the way.
We are.
Yeah.
But we'll accept it.
Josh?
Okay. Yeah, I think to be honest, mine's probably the same as Andy. Really, yeah, it's going to the gym because there's a lovely community of people there that you now can't see. I'll go for coffee more than anything else, probably more than going to the pub or going out to eat. So that thing, and I'll probably go to the Gary, probably the most really out of all the pubs that I'll go to. So yeah,
What is that, Josh?
Garibaldi,
What is that?
because my girlfriend works there.
Oh, okay.
Not because of the ambience.
And the ambiance.
No, because he
And the
likes to
beer.
stare at his girlfriend.
Yeah.
While she
I just
works.
stand at the end of the bar looking aggressively at anyone that looks at her.
Yeah. You better not smile at any of the
So, you know.
customers.
Yeah.
Have you
what
done
about
any
you?
live gym streaming, Josh?
What about you, Meg?
Well, as you've been going round, I've been like trying to think what it is, and there's just too much stuff. Like I saw a picture on my Instagram earlier of like a massive, huge burrito that I had in the Gary, and I was just like, I just had to have a moment because I was like, I just miss burritos so much. And you can never make them that big at home. It's like, where are they getting these big tortilla wraps from?
I don't know.
If anyone from the Gary is watching, could you comment in the chat of where you get the big tortilla wraps from, please?
Can you post some tortilla wraps to Meg?
This wide and that long, and I'm talking like I need like a fat boy.
That's what she said.
Yeah. I really was enjoying the relationship that me and Taco Bell was starting to develop, but now it's shattered.
Right?
So, yeah.
Oh my god!
Yeah, it came along and then it got taken away so quickly.
I know, we were just getting to know each other, and now that's it. And I'm going to then start going back there and building up that trust again. You know.
Well, I think you can do it. I think if we try hard enough, we can rebuild these relationships.
I think so. Yeah, I think so.
Definitely.
Yeah. Well, shall we have you play another song, Meg? Have you got another one for us?
I have, and actually, I don't think anybody apart from maybe Nick and a few other people have heard this one because it's one of my own ones. And
exclusive.
I started recording it with Nick, and we never finished it. So
that's a recurring theme with anything I do.
Yeah. All we had to do was the vocals. It's literally so nearly finished, but it's not finished. So
when quarantine is over, we'll get it done.
Do you know what? That's the funny thing. I've said to myself, when quarantine's over, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to finally do that. So it's motivated me.
Well, there you go. So I think just being on this live stream has turned you more positive.
Yeah,
you're welcome.
I'm holding in all my tears that are going to...
It's all to do with Laura. Laura's here. That's why. Yeah. That's why
radiate more positivity.
Radiating.
You're welcome.
Are you ready then, Meg?
I am. I mean, this song is literally the same 4 chords all the way through, so...
All the best are.
That just shows how terrible a musician I am.
I just want to draw attention to the fact that me and Andy both mentioned status quo. That's not something I thought was going to happen on the live stream.
Wow.
To the quo.
F's in the chat for quo, guys.
Yeah. F's in the chat for the quo. Okay, Meg, take it away.
Cool. So this song is called Love Is Just a Temporary Vow. The thread that held it all together has been cut. You severed it, not really knowing how. The frayed ends would stay rough. You didn't end it cleanly like you should have. Now I'm here on my own, wishing I could find a sense of home, 'cause that's what you were to me. The words you said weigh heavy on me, I can't shake. The feeling that your affection was fake. Your eyes just look behind when I needed them to look in mine. And now I'm left wondering how love can be a temporary vow we make carelessly over and over and over, over and over again. I've been waiting for you to come back like you always do. This time's different. You've gone so cold that you've turned blue. You will never look at me the same way that you used to. 'Cause love is just a temporary vow. Love is just a temporary vow. Tonight I'm all alone, I miss the way you taste. porcelain skin, 26-inch waist. Couldn't believe my luck. Now you're struggling to give a fuck. And I'm left wondering how love can be a temporary vow we make carelessly over and over again. I've been waiting for you to come back like you always do. This time's different. You've gone so cold that you've turned blue. You will never look at me the same way that you used to. 'Cause love is just a temporary vow. Love is just a temporary vow. I've been waiting for you to come back like you always do. This time's different. You've gone so cold that you've turned blue. You will never look at me the same way that you used to. 'Cause love is just a temporary vow. 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 I knew I jinxed myself and I would fuck that up because I said it's only 4 chords.
Let's get some claps in the chat, people. Let's get some claps in the chat.
That was great, Meg. Thank you.
No clap. Just some claps.
I thought about joining in with some harms for a sec there, but I thought no.
Yeah, Nick recorded some really nice harmonies on that.
Oh, were we not all doing? I was doing that anyway. Were we not joining in or?
Everyone was live apart from you. We muted you because you're Yoko.
Yeah.
I had a fucking tambourine and everything.
That's so funny because my dad, Andy, you'll love this especially. My dad's a percussionist in a funk band. And because I'm like staying at my parents' at the moment, I've had to like vacate my flat, long story. Yeah, I told him, I was like, I'm doing this live stream, so please don't come in the room because my parents have a habit of just walking in rooms, like they won't knock. And my dad was like, oh, do you want any help with percussion? And I was like,
oh, you should have done that.
No.
It's my dream to have your dad play on something that we do. Like, we came close where we played Northampton Town Festival and his band played after us. And I was like, can we not just get him on just for the last song? Just
bongo solo. Yeah.
You know, like,
Nice.
William Razzle.
Nice. That was that was I like that song, Meg. Why did you not finish recording it?
Ask Nick. No, honestly, like I've been recording like solo stuff for like 3 years now. Like I did 3 tracks with Jay Brooke, Ginger Snaps, and lovely Tommy from Century City played drums on it, and like it was sounding really good. And then I think I got really ill, and I was like signed off work for like 2 weeks. Like I was really ill, and once I was like over that, I just like never finished the tracks. It just sort of like broke the momentum of it. And then I started again with this new stuff. And yeah, started recording with Nick, and I've just never finished it. But I think, like I was saying just before I started, I think one thing that this whole situation has kind of made me realize is like, there's no time like the present. I need to stop. And we all need to stop putting stuff off, you know, that we want to do. Like if you want to fucking travel, just go and do it now, because you never know when, you know, something like this is going to happen and you're just going to be stuck inside for the foreseeable future.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that's so true. You sort of, you don't think that you're ever not going to be able to do these things that you want to do, so you just keep putting them off until the decision is taken away from you, and then you realize, oh shit, it's not guaranteed that I'm going to have this option forever. Yeah, no, that's a really good point. Yeah, thank you, Meg.
I'd just like to point out the change in positivity from beginning to end of this live stream from Meg as well.
Yeah. It's amazing what just a little bit of like human interaction outside of my family.
Indeed.
I'm a changed woman.
Yeah.
Wow.
Having said that, we could finish your song remotely. You can sing it and then send it.
We could do that, except I don't have a very good mic here.
Buy one.
So, Nick, I could try. Let's try.
Yeah.
Let's
If it's
try.
crap, I'll tell you.
Thanks.
And I'll enjoy
Awesome.
doing it too.
Awesome. Okay, well, we're approaching the end now, but before we finish, Laura, when is the next issue of the Happy Hood out? Oh, I think you're muted.
Oh, Nick, have you kept her muted?
She's muted
No,
herself.
it was me.
Hey,
I
oh,
muted
okay.
I muted myself just in case I burped or something. So
Can you burp now? Can you burp now, please? So we can know
Burping and
what's
swearing
happening?
is fine.
Yeah.
okay, good. Yeah, hopefully the 18th of April, if we can get them printed, because it is a printed zine. I'm toying with doing a digital copy, but I really don't want to, because the whole point is that it's printed. So hopefully 19th. But if you go to thehappyhood.com and the Happy Hood on all of socials, you can keep up to date with what we're doing.
Cool.
Woo.
Okay, thank you, Laura. I appreciate you giving us your time. Okay, well, I think it's not a first episode of anything if you don't fuck it up at some point. So I'm glad we got that out of the way right at the beginning.
Straight away.
That was StreamYard's fault as well, by the way. They've just sent
Yeah.
me an apology.
Oh, okay. Oh, nice.
Oh, have they?
It was very nice of them. Yeah.
Okay.
Did they?
Were they like,
Yeah.
Lord, I'm
It
really
wasn't a personal one. It was
Oh.
they've
The
just
12
copied and
people
pasted to
watching don't
everybody.
know that. Shush.
Okay, it will share links to Meg's work and Laura's as well in sort of in the YouTube recorded version of this live stream. If you want to find us or get in touch with us at all, just look for the NN Social on Instagram. We're only going to be on Instagram. We've got a website and everything, but that just redirects to the Instagram account. So we'll just do everything from there. But thank you lot for being on this episode with me.
Our very first one. Thank you, guys.
Hey,
One
well
thing
done.
we need to mention as well, if anyone out in the Northampton community, whether it be musician, business, or anyone just has anything they want to share, please get in touch with us and be part of the show. It's not restrictive to anyone. We just wanted to have a hub where we can keep the local community kind of in touch and chatting and stuff. So if you want to get involved with the show in any way, drop us a line on Instagram, give us a follow, and if you could share the page and spread it out, that'd be wicked as well.
Awesome.
Well said.
Okay. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Cool. See you next week.
See you soon. See you next Wednesday, 8
Love
o'clock.
Northampton. Bye.